Hi, I'm Warrant Officer of the Navy, Mark Tandy. During 2011, we have been showcasing how our sailors and officers are implementing our signature behaviours. These behaviours describe our ideal culture, how we should live and work together on a day-to-day basis. They apply at sea and ashore, on duty and off, and focus on three important parts of Navy life: our people, performance and professionalism. We all see and talk to people who live these behaviours every day and have always done so. Many more have embraced these behaviours and have improved themselves and their work environment. The final group of behaviours encompass professionalism. These showcase how we can work together as a Navy to deliver a maritime force that Australia can be proud of. We can all strive for professional excellence and lead by example every day, no matter our rank. The professionalism behaviours are strengthen relationships across and beyond Navy, be the best I can, and make Navy proud, make Australia proud.
Talisman Sabre is this large exercise involving Australian US forces. We've got to understand how they operate, and we've got to make sure that we're able to work effectively together. And that requires good communication, good discipline, good training.
Strengthening relationships across and beyond Navy means to me making sure that the organisations that we work with external to the Navy, whether that be other military organisations or other non-military organisations such as NGOs, making sure that they understand the role that we play in operations and exercises and how we can assist them and how they can assist us. Within the Navy, it's basically making sure that all components in the Navy understand what the fleet units are actually doing, what our role is, what our constraints are, and how they can best assist us and how we can best assist them.
In a previous role, I was ashore for Talisman Sabre, and we worked really closely with the US on the aircraft carrier. So we were using them for our supply chain, and so we had to get to know them quite well so that if we had an urgent delivery, we could just go up to them and go, "Can you please send this out for us?" And if we didn't foster a relationship to start with, we wouldn't have had a chance of getting our urgent items out to our ships who are out at sea.
I think Navy culture is all about relationships, where, I mean, there's 200 people in one ship and we're working together to achieve an aim. Therefore, the stronger the relationships we have on board, the more we work together, and the more cohesive the unit is.
Throughout the 2 years prior to conducting this, everything we do is designed to be able to participate in exercise at this level. That requires understanding how you work in such a coalition, understanding how to work with our Army and Air Force counterparts, being able to work in a combined joint operating area.
Relationship building with other nations benefits Navy culture because it makes it more enjoyable. Interacting with other nations and understanding how they do business makes our life a lot easier when it comes to conducting operations, but also a lot more enjoyable. They have a different perspective on how to conduct warfare than we do. We learn a lot from them and they learn a lot from us.
I've seen many examples over the last few months from this crew where they've been really pushing their limits of their excellence. I've seen a significant effort on behalf of my engineering department, for example, to work very hard, very diligently, and look for many innovative ways to overcome obstacles, very technical obstacles during the double hulling. The engineering department constantly look for ways to provide an excellent service to the ST Marine workers in order to allow us to finish the project on time and on budget.
Some examples of where people have displayed to me that they're striving to be the best that they can be is recently we have two newly joined Kellic stewards, and they came up to me and said that they wanted to go on course. Unfortunately, we couldn't get them on course until later in the year, so I've been teaching them and mentoring them in the back of House of Quicken, and them coming up to me and showing me that they're interested in learning that shows that they're striving to be the best that they can be.
Well, as a marine technician on board HMAS Success, it's quite important for us to have pride in our work. If we do a bad job, everyone can walk past and look at it, and your name's to that bit of job. If I don't paint a bulkhead correctly, everyone can see it and everyone knows that. So if I don't show pride in my work, why would I even bother attempting the job? We've got lots of different sections, but when one of the sections needs a hand, everyone's keen to give a hand. They'll put their hands up, I'll help, I'll help.
I think what I've seen in this ship's company is they've learnt some valuable skills and tools in order to allow themselves to articulate issues better than they were able to do in the past. They can now recognise situations that might be developing, and they recognise why they might be bad or why they might be good, and they also now have the ability to walk in and try and shape those situations as they see them developing. I think I've seen also a lifting in the moral courage out of my ship's company. They're very outspoken, and they will walk in and they will tell you if they think something's going wrong.
New Generation Navy is fundamental to our future and to our ability to operate an increasingly sophisticated fleet with a sophisticated workforce. NGN is moving our culture in the direction it needs to go. In my mind, the most fundamental part of NGN is our signature behaviours. And during 2011, we have been featuring our signature behaviours being implemented right throughout the Navy. We've done this through Navy news stories, online webisodes such as this, and through divisional presentations. What we're trying to do is embed these behaviours, get you to think about what they mean and how you can contribute to changing our culture by exhibiting these behaviours on a daily basis. The final signature behaviour in the Professionalism group is making Navy proud, make Australia proud. Firstly, let me say that I am proud of the fact that we've been able to achieve some really positive cultural changes under the NGN program, from both new recruits and junior officers, and those of us who have seen change programs come and go with varying results. NGN has demonstrated that together we can, and indeed we must, change our culture for the better. For those of you who are still sitting on the NGN fence, it's time to hop off, to join the rest of us and commit to moving Navy forward. As Chief of Navy, I will continue to focus on getting results, but let me be clear as to what that means. This is about getting people to do their job as best they can, being the best they can be. Because if we do that, we will deliver on our contract with government and we will get the results that we need to achieve as a Navy. This is not about me driving you, but about our commitment to each other, driving us all to prove that we have been hard at work implementing the changes that will create Navy's desired culture. Some recent events have highlighted that we still have some work to do to achieve this cultural change. But a bad headline doesn't make a bad Navy. I know the overwhelming majority of you are just as disappointed as I am when news breaks of unacceptable behaviour. But this underlines how vital NGN is to our future. If we as a Navy use all of the 10 signature behaviours to direct our actions and our activities, our intended positive cultural change will be achieved. It must. I'm very proud of you and of this Navy. There are examples of this every day. I only have to look at the recent Bravery Award and Group Bravery Commendation to the 15 sailors for their actions in CF 36 to see our people making Navy proud and making Australia proud.
For further information on New Generation Navy or the signature behaviours, contact your divisional officer or visit the NGN website on the Navy intranet.